our herb of the day. Pause your video and see if you can guess what the herb is. Okay, ladies. Okay, here it is. Let's see if we can guess. Everyone's eyes are closed. 1, 2, 3.
Lavender.
Let's learn some information about lavender. Hold on. Before we even read the card, let's both say some things that you might know just about it. Okay, Sadie, go ahead first. What were you saying?
It's great, like to put it on the room for scents.
Oh, okay, for a fragrance.
Yeah, fragrance.
Yeah.
It helps with headaches and going to sleep, like as a stress reliever or something common to take away.
Very good. Okay, you were both right. Let's look at our card here. And let's read some of the benefits. First of all, it says it calms the nervous system. Do you guys know what the nervous system is?
It's the system that allows you to move your fingers and feel pain.
Wow, that's pretty good. So let me say this.
Can I say one more thing about the nervous system? Also, some people have, I forgot exactly what it's called, but can't feel pain, and that means their nervous system is not connected to, I think it's their brain, so that and their brain doesn't tell them when they feel pain or not, so they can't feel pain. It's very dangerous.
Very good. Nervous system includes the brain, the spinal cord, and a complex network of nerves. Okay. The nervous system transmits signals from the brain to the rest of the body, and it reacts to changes outside and inside of the body. Ava, you were mentioning some diseases that include or are affected by the nervous system. So a few other ones would be things like Alzheimer's. Have we heard of that before?
Yes.
Okay. Bell's palsy, cerebral palsy, Parkinson's disease. So just remember, it has to do with the transmitting of signals from the brain to the rest of the body. All right, so very good. Okay. This seems like you have something to say. Go ahead.
Yes.
What is it?
I know what cerebral palsy is.
Okay, tell us.
So when your nervous system isn't connected to your brain, and it doesn't allow, or your spinal cord. And Stephen Hawking has cerebral palsy.
Okay, you were just reading a book on that too, weren't you?
Yeah, I was reading a book, Melody, who has cerebral palsy in the book.
Do you remember the name of the book?
Yes.
What is it?
Out of My Mind.
Out of My Mind. Wow, is it pretty good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Sounds pretty intense.
It does sound pretty intense, but it's a really good book, and it talks about how she
This is a young girl who had cerebral palsy? Mm-hmm. Well, we're not going to get too far into it, but maybe we'll save that for our book reviews. So we're going back to our cards, and it says, I'm going to read some of the benefits of lavender.
Can I say one thing about lavender?
Sure.
Tinted purple a little bit.
Oh, okay. So let's take a look at it again. Right. Okay. Very good. Thank you, Sadie. All right. So some of the benefits. It calms the nervous system. It lifts the mood and even lowers blood pressure. Has antiseptic and anti-inflammatory properties. And it soothes and revitalizes the skin. All right, ladies, you know the deal. We're saying some words here. So let's use some of our cards. These cards come with our deck, and it has some definitions for us. So part of learning is sometimes you have to break apart the words that you read. So this sentence said a lot of stuff. So let's break it apart to see if we can get it. Okay. So it says antiseptic. What does that mean?
And inhibits the growth and development of microorganisms on living tissues, reducing the risk of an infection.
Okay. All right, pass the card to Sadie. Sadie, anti-inflammatory. Now, we used this word last time. Does anyone remember anything about anti-inflammatory? Or Sadie?
It's not good.
Well, Sadie, you did kind of just look at the card.
Yeah, here.
All right.
I know.
Sadie, Ava, tell us what you remember, and then Sadie's going to read it to see if we're correct.
So anti-inflammatory. Anti-inflammatory stops bacteria and stuff like that in
Nope. It has to do with inflammation.
It has to do with inflammation.
And how does inflammation look in our body? Sadie, anybody know? So if you had inflammation in your legs, how might your legs look?
Fat?
Swollen, red.
Anti-inflammatory. Reduces inflammation, redness, swelling, pain in the body.
You slam something on your finger, right? And then your finger was all red and swollen. You could say, Mom, my finger's red and swollen. Or you could say, Mom, my finger is inflamed. There's inflammation here. And I can tell because it's red, it's tender, it's swollen. Those are signs of inflammation. Now that we have learned some of the benefits, I'm going to repeat them again. It says it calms the nervous system. It lifts the mood and even lowers blood pressure. Okay? So it's an antiseptic, anti-inflammatory. I'm just reading it again. It soothes and revitalizes the skin. So now that we're talking about some of the benefits, I want you guys, I'm not going to show you what it says it may help treat. I want you to think about on your own, or when might you have some lavender. All right, Sadie first.
If you're having sleep troubles.
Sleep. Okay. Why do you say that? Because what do we say it does? It calms you down, right? So if you're having anxiety, you're having difficulty sleeping, it's especially good at nighttime. Okay, Ava, what else?
If you have inflammation in a part of your body, that will be a good time to take it.
Very
Or if
true.
you just want your house to smell really calming and
I
nice.
know, we
Welcome
didn't-
inviting.
Right.
Writing.
So another thing. So we know it calms the nervous system. So I'm thinking things like anxiety, stress, depression. A cup of lavender tea might help, right? Instead of taking a medication, right? Instead of taking a drug.
So to be melatonin.
Yes, melatonin.
Melatonin.
Well,
there's melatonin.
Right, there's natural melatonin, but people are taking pills. So also topically, it's really
typically.
well, actually, no, topically. Who knows what topically means?
It's typically.
No.
Does it mean like the topic you're talking about?
Nope. Topically means applying it on your surface of your skin, like a salve. So right now, we're talking about the herb, which we would take as a tea. We can also take it topically for things like hair loss and hair growth. It stimulates hair growth.
You can soak in like an oil, and you can have lavender oil for your hair.
We're talking about lavender tea, but you could also infuse it with an oil, which would take out the medicinal properties, and now we could have a lavender oil that
So
you can apply to your
antiseptic
hair.
helps with that?
You can apply to your skin. It's also good for dark spots and wrinkles. So if you've seen a lot of like face products, a lot of times they'll say it contains lavender because we know lavender is really good for the skin. Also, as aromatherapy, you talked about before, the smell of lavender. It can help for headaches. We have 2 herbs here. Let's take a look-see. We have 2 herbs.
Oh, I know what that is.
We're going to do a visual test and also a smell test. Okay, so both of you take those. Looking at them,
I know this is.
Okay, looking at them, can we tell which one is lavender?
This is lavender.
That's for sure.
All right,
Can I tell you why I think lavender? Can I tell you
why?
Well, I see the purple stuff on it.
Exactly.
The lavender.
Now smell that.
Can I smell this? Can I
Right?
smell this?
Yeah,
Oregano.
it is. That was gonna be the next question. All right, so smell it again. Doesn't it? Don't
Yeah,
you just
it's
feel like, when you
These,
smell it?
these have similar smells. They're both really strong.
They are very
I have a
potent.
question.
You know. Okay, but I'm glad you guys were able to identify oregano
look
as
at
well.
that.
If you did not watch our first herb of the day, please go back. As we learn about a new herb, we'll be revisiting some of our older herbs and testing to see if we still recall the information.
Oh, I know.
All right,
I know other.
now ladies, I'd like you to taste it. This
No.
is pure lavender.
No.
This is a cup. I steeped some tea for you guys. All right, take a sip. Okay, take a sip. Your honest opinion. Ooh, Sadie's
It's
face.
horrible and
Okay.
disgusting. I hate it.
I'm
Sadie.
gonna drink it every day.
Okay. I think when you drink lavender, it's very strong and aromatic. It smells like you're drinking a perfume a little bit, doesn't it? But if you let it settle in your body, when you drink it, don't you feel that calmness that comes over you?
Yeah, a little bit. But,
feel like-
but it's like the calmness is coming over the disgusting nastiness of the tea
Okay.
itself.
That I also like to take my lavender mixed with some other calming herbs. It kind of takes away that strong perfume kind of taste.
Is there anything else we need to cover?
A reminder, are there more things that lavender
Oh
can
yeah,
do?
this is just a preview.
Yes, so much more. This is one of the main attributes
There are
that
so
we
many
attribute
other-
to lavender. Yeah, but there's so many things they could do. So we're encouraging you, you have to do your research. You have to continue, especially if you find an herb that intrigues you, continue to do more research. If you would describe lavender, you only have like 2 words. If someone said, why would I use lavender? Or what's your go-to in your mind when you think of lavender?
Calming.
Calming, okay?
Smelling.
Sadie, what do you
Yeah,
say?
I was gonna say it has a nice smell.
Okay, aromatic or fragrant. Very good. Okay, and now let's recap from last week. We talked about oregano. Who could tell me something we learned about oregano?
It's anti-inflammatory.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
It's nature's antibiotics.
Yay!
And the seasoning.
All right, please follow along on our herb learning journey. And where can they go to find out more information? And
www.thefairylightcom.
No bark, the bark's not so white. Fights all the pain with all its might. Marlin, leaves so soft, release cups, health and light. Burdock roots, a plant with a crown, detoxifies from head to ground. Herbs, all around, healing properties to be found. Take a sip, take a taste. Nature's medicine, none to waste.
If you have not already, make sure you like, subscribe, follow our page, and stay tuned as we do this herb series. And we're going to go through together and learn some of these herbs, talk about them, show you how we study them. We are a homeschool family, so this is really part of our curriculum. In our opinion, these are things that should have been taught in grade school to our kids. And because they were not, us being homeschoolers, and even if you're not homeschoolers, we have the opportunity to teach our kids what we feel is important. And remember, we're not telling you every single thing there is to know about these herbs. We suggest and recommend that you continue to do your own research. But what we are doing is giving you a foundation, a beginning understanding, an idea of how Mother Nature works and all of the things that we have available to us. You know, let our kids know that when they're sick, when they have any type of ailment or need any type of healing, we can support the body through Mother Nature. Your kids shouldn't know, I have a headache, let me take Tylenol. Teach them what are some natural alternatives. Let that become part of their vocabulary. And that's why we're doing this. Stay connected with us. Subscribe to our page. We also have a YouTube page. And on our website, www.thefamilyoflife.com, we have a newsletter. We have many free things you can download. And we have some things you can purchase, like our herbal flashcards and some worksheets and songs we've created.
Action.
Do you like